Yes.
Okay.
Or I think the backstory, the messages were like she might have said she should come visit and be like, maybe someday, you're pretty cute. It might have been.
Okay.
I said that just casually, not thinking anything of it.
Okay.
She goes.
What'd she say?
She goes, "LOL, thanks."
Yeah,
she goes,
sounds about right.
But
Damn.
thanks, thanks, Dick.
That's so funny.
No, she was into it. She goes, but wait, I have to tell you a secret.
What is she? She your cousin?
Oh,
This is Less Than Zero. Less Than Zero.
All right, let's do this, man. Welcome back to another episode. It is welcome back.
Welcome.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's super
just
YouTuber.
did.
That's super YouTuber-y
Yes.
intro.
Yeah, and you know what's? And I
love it.
I'll say this really quick.
I love it.
After people started clowning it, I started watching other people do it, and I'm like, yeah, this is so cheesy.
Once you notice it, you're like, oh.
Like, why do people do that? Like, what's up, everyone? Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Like,
Yeah.
why do they do that?
I think it's like a thing now.
It's a thing
like,
now.
People like it because, like, they know it's like a thing.
But it just comes off like super cheesy.
I think that's what people like, though.
That's
like,
what it is. They know it's
like,
cheesy.
They know it's cheesy, so it's like if you did that, people will be entertained, even though you know you're being cheesy.
Try it real quick.
Yeah. Julian, what's your...
What's up, guys?
Make sure to hit that like button. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Make sure to follow our channel. You get what I'm saying?
I love
Less Than
it.
Zero.
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter. Well, Twitter kicked us off for some reason.
Yeah.
But Instagram, YouTube.
All right.
On
100 subscribers. We love y'all. Like, subscribe, and bell.
On your YouTube, how do you do it? Do you even do it?
I say what's up, y'all. I say
Yeah.
what's up, everybody.
What's up, y'all? I stay on my YouTube channel. I stay away from guys because a lot of YouTubers are like, what's up, guys? And I try not to say that.
Just say what's
I
up.
was like,
say
hey.
everybody. I think what's up, everybody.
Yeah, I try not to even do any of that.
What's up, you? All right.
Hey there, you.
YouTube.
Episode 20. For those of you that pay attention, we took last weekend off. Shout out to Ray, by the way, our visual. He's like our visual street artist. You'd say that's our visual expert.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, shout out to Ray who's watching this. He had a gender reveal party. It was his birthday, so we took a week off.
What was his gender?
Well, he's a male.
Oh, okay,
He's
good.
a guy.
All right, got it. For his child.
Yeah, he
Got
is
it.
expecting
Okay.
a second baby girl.
That's how that works.
Yep, baby girl.
Second baby girl?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Congratulations. That's
Congrats to
amazing.
him.
He
That's
will
beautiful.
be very busy,
Right.
to say the least.
I mean, babies in general involve a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So shout out to Ray. Let's do this, man. Coming up on the show, we're going to talk about some personal stuff. We're going to go around the room, some highlights. Kanye and Kylie getting dragged all over social. What's new?
As they should.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to talk about it. The Cardi B and Meg song, Tory Lanez. Going to talk about some movies. A movie, Robin Williams has a documentary coming out. Also a movie that's important to Nile, also that I'm really super interested in learning about as well. And if we have some time, we'll talk about TikTok. All right, the ban on TikTok. All right. Let's go around the room. Highlights, anything? Good, bad?
I had Canes yesterday.
Okay.
That was your
It was
highlight.
really
huh?
great.
For people that don't know, this
I've
guy...
never heard of it before until now.
What?
Well, we used
Yeah.
to live in Arizona, and I used to drive by all the time.
Was it everywhere there?
I've never had it.
Oh, okay.
But let's just put this in perspective. We're in the Bay Area. Bakersfield is how long a drive?
4.
So you drive 4 hours to have
God.
this chicken. That is called dedication.
Word.
Yeah.
So
That's a long drive, man.
I give you props. I mean, it must be that good. For me,
is.
man, it's kind of like
Bro, it's got
hella
chicken-
serious. It is.
It's chicken, Texas French toast, and their Canes. The fries is okay.
It's a Texas French
But-
toast.
let me ask something.
Yes. Texas toast. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Let me make a comparison. If I you like chicken or you like Cane's, like I like coffee, right? Big coffee guy, right? But for me, it's like at the end of the day, if some place is like really far, like 2 hours, an hour and a half, I'm gonna be like, no way. I'm just gonna go to like Dunkin' or Starbucks because it's like, how good can it really be? You know what I mean? Are we talking about 30%, 40%? Maybe it's the Asian in me. I'm all about the numbers. But you get what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
like you take Starbucks, right? Let's take this is Starbucks.
Okay.
The coffee has to be like this for me to drive like 4 hours. So is the chicken that much better than a Popeyes or wherever, KFC?
Yes.
Word. There you go.
My wife loves it. My wife loves it too. When I first introduced to her in Arizona, she's like, I love it. And I'm like, and we're like, oh, I wonder if there's a Cane's in San Francisco when I moved here. And there's no Cane's. The closest one is in Las Vegas. Actually, Reno specifically. And
you'd have been better off going to Reno.
We thought about it. It's actually a little closer.
Yeah.
But like, I want to go to a different state. Like, that's weird.
That's weird.
I don't know. I think it's weird to go to a different state like that. All right.
Even though it's closer.
Even though it's close, it's like, yeah, we went to Nevada to go to Cane's. Like, whoa, you fucking weirdo.
The fact that it's a different state makes it a weird thing.
That's like it.
That's
Come on,
funny.
bro. Like, what? At least, I can kind of say, on our way to LA, we went to Bakersfield. In LA.
I mean, but you weren't on your way.
shoots.
You weren't on your way to LA. You went there for just Cane's.
So
You're right.
if anyone watching this has any influence with Kane's sponsorship, we are available.
Please.
He's available. We're all available.
Yep.
All right.
I'll taste it for the
One
first
love.
time. That'll
That's
be
a
fun.
Cane's sound.
Is it one love?
Cane's sound. They call it. It's one love.
See, I'll say one
That's
love.
a Stussy thing. That's a Bob Marley thing.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but they
Did they bite off that or?
I don't know. I mean, I think everyone can
it's
say
like a
one
thing.
love, but like the way they have
like
it
saying
on the
peace.
shirt, it's like this big ass heart, and then it's like LVE. It's pretty cool.
Dope.
Anyways, their chicken is bomb as hell.
Shout out.
If I'll try my best to get you guys. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but
See,
I'll get it.
See, like somewhere
man.
closer in Oakland, I mentioned this earlier, you got to go to the world famous Hot Boys fried chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, I want to check this place
That's out in Oakland.
That sounds good too. I'm
That's just
down
hella
for that.
good. Go to
There's
Hot
so many
Boys,
spots
man.
here in the Bay
Hot
that
Boys.
you think you've heard of them, and then you haven't.
Yeah.
Like I've never heard of Hot Boys.
There's new places every day.
Yeah.
Like there's always new. My wife and I are like, we're not foodies, but we like try to be.
What was your
We always
highlight?
try to go to different, now with the pandemic, it's hard. Can't really go anywhere. But like before that, we'd always try to go to a new place all the time. Just test different
Sure.
things out.
Sure.
In Oakland, mostly East Bay stuff because I live in the East Bay.
Did you and her have any-
Homeroom, go to Homeroom.
Yeah, homeroom is great. Great mac and
Homeroom is
cheese.
smacking.
Homeroom's incredible.
It's overpriced, but like it's yummy.
You got to
So,
try
like,
it like at
where's
least
that?
once.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Anyway,
Oakland?
speaking of you and your wife, any highlights?
No.
Or you?
I went to go to Grass Valley to visit my dad. Oh, here's something crazy. So like where Grass Valley is, you went there once.
Right.
And there's a lot of white people there. And I saw something kind of crazy. I saw like a bunch of Trump supporters there like doing like a gathering like with a bunch of signs and flags and stuff.
Yeah.
And like
Are they Black Lives Matters flags or?
so no, they're not.
I figured, but I don't want to assume.
Just a wild guess.
Man,
Imagine.
Look, man.
That'd be great.
That would
but
be
like
great.
it would and it like broke my heart. Like I was like, oh, I lived there. That was like kind of my hometown. And like I see like it's taken over by like,
Sad to
this
see it.
hatred. And I'm like, oh, it made me sad because like but also like if you go into town, you see like there's a bunch of shops and stuff. And they also had a bunch of Black Lives Matter stuff in like storefront windows and things like that. So like it had a bit of both. So like I don't know. It was
Stark
interesting.
contrast.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
like a really small town, like less than
Less than zero?
yeah, less than zero
Kidding, I'm
people.
sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
So yeah, that was it. That was a weird thing to see. But like yeah.
When I see stuff like that, I personally,
Right.
I mean, I just think to myself,
You never see that down here.
Well, but
that's
when-
what made it odd. 'Cause,
Right.
like you
when
rare.
you do see things that aren't in agreement with like your values or what you stand for, I'll be honest, I kind of just be like, well, I just don't think you can change people. I just really don't, man. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
hope that doesn't sound
It's
like too
hard.
depressing, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I just,
especially
I don't-
especially those types who are so like gung ho about it.
like, I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry, and I just keep it pushing.
For sure.
You know, focus on yourself. I mean, I don't know. How about you? Like, do you think to yourself inside, man, I could change these people? Or, I don't know.
I mean, no, not like that.
Do you know
but
anybody?
I do know that people can change, depending on who's, who
If they're willing
is in
to.
their environment, who's in their environment, who can, impact them. They are who they are is because of influence. Everyone,
True.
even us, we are who we are because of some amount of influence, right? So if they have someone in their life that they largely respect or, hold high praise to, that person can have an influence. So their words kind of saying, hey, when you say all lives matter, you are really saying this. And that person is kind of might like change their mind. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do. I think everyone, that's like asking ourselves, do we have the capacity to change? I think so. Do we have the capacity to grow? I think so. I think, you guys should think so too, that you could change and be better people.
Yes.
Then that means that other people can too.
I agree. I just think it's tough when we're talking about like a large group. You know what I mean? Yes, for sure. But
It
just
seems difficult.
huh?
It seems difficult when you think about it. Like all these people, how is it going to change? But
the
if
individual.
we think about
can
it
change.
individually, like that person's life, it can happen. So the thing is, I don't want to
Right.
dive
No,
too
I
deep into
get it.
But anyway, like individually, people can change. If you think of it, if you look at people as a group, then yeah, it's very difficult to be like, how we can get all these people like to think it's their own, you know.
I think it would take an investment on time on like hypothetically your end, his end, my end, and also their end. You know what I mean? It would
there's got to be definitely, you know, people and their family members, people like Justo who maybe has family members or whatnot, friends that think this way. You know, you guys would have to do the work. You know, the people in your immediate environment. You know, if I have family members,
work on all fronts.
Exactly.
Agreed.
So, you know, we can't just. I can understand your perspective. Like, drive by people, I'm like, hey, it is what it is. I mean, obviously, you're not gonna pull over on the side of the road and be like, hey, let me talk to you about.
Some people could.
Humanity.
I don't fault them,
man,
but you know,
especially not when they're
that is so unrealistic.
but I mean, you know,
especially not in a
teach
crowd
their
like
own.
they were in. Like a crowd mentality is just gonna take all logic.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's just not gonna work. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you coming in with your megaphone? Like, it's just gonna be combative. So,
Guys, I need to talk to you.
Right.
Make an appointment at 3:10,
Yeah.
4:10.
Right.
I get
that's
what you're
why.
saying.
That's
But
why
you could reason with a person. It's hard to reason with people.
Yeah, and so that's what I'm saying. All these people know other people, and I'm sure those other people, you know, are supporting, you know, what's happening in this country, and those people need to do the work. They can't ignore their racist grandma, racist grandpa. Like, they have to do the work. Like, hey, like, and just communicate and dialogue one person at a time. That person who respects you the most, type of thing.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I gotta share this story with you, man. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but I just think it's
If it is what I'm thinking,
Well-
it is, then you're completely right.
well. Hold on. Okay, so don't judge. But so this girl friended me on Instagram, maybe like, and I'll be honest, I don't remember. It was a couple weeks ago, and I didn't think anything of it, right? And you know when like, you know, you start looking at someone's timeline, you just start scrolling through, and I'm looking at it, right? And I don't remember. I got to look who DM'd who first. I think I might have DM'd her because her like subject line was funny. It was something like hella sarcastic and be like, oh, haha, you know, it was really funny, right?
Okay.
Started talking. This is over the course of like 2 weeks, right?
Oh, wow.
I didn't say anything last week or the
You
week
didn't
before.
meet her on League? Or?
No.
Oh.
No, didn't meet her. No, this is off IG, right?
Okay.
Start talking, just light talk. I'll fast forward to this past week. Oh, man. I'm having a brain fart. Anyway, she said something. She posted something funny. I commented on the DM because, you know, we're talking every couple days. Just very lighthearted talk because she, I guess she went to Boston, but she's originally from Taiwan. My mom spent time in Taiwan, and she said something to the effect of, "Do you ever visit?" And I said, "I went for the first time, but I don't really have, and you know that I don't have really any family except for my mom. I have an uncle. You know, that's pretty much it." And she goes, "Well, you should come visit." You know what I mean? I didn't realize what was going on here. So wait. I did make a comment that, oh, by the way, you look cute. You look pretty cute.
On the photo or in the DM?
In the DMs.
Okay.
This past week.
So you called her cute. You sent her DM saying she was cute.
Yes.
Okay.
Or
Word.
I think the backstory, the messages were like, she might have said you should come visit and be like, maybe someday, you're pretty cute. It might have been.
Okay.
I said that
Okay.
just casually, not thinking anything of it.
Okay.
She goes.
What'd she say?
She goes, "LOL, thanks."
Yeah.
She goes,
Sounds about right.
But
Damn.
oh, thanks, thanks, dick.
That's so funny.
No, she was into it. She goes, but wait, I have to tell you a secret.
What is she? She your cousin?
Oh,
What?
you just added a different dynamic to the story.
How did you know that?
Wait, is that really what it is?
She
Lies.
responds back in. She responds back.
Wait, are you serious?
Because you got to remember, I'm not tight with my family. I'm like the black sheep of the family, so I don't know who are my cousins. I like know I'm tight with one cousin in New York.
Wait.
Shout out to Randy. And then there's one cousin here in the Bay that I don't talk to. You get what I'm saying? I
Kinda.
don't know. Hold on.
Wait, so all right, so what? So what happened after that?
Jeez, how many people are you DMing?
Jesus.
I'm looking at him scroll.
No, dude, these are other friends, man. These are other
Yeah,
friends.
other friends.
Keep talking while I look for the DMs.
They're other cousins.
friends.
They're other
Dude,
cousins.
possibly
This
related
is
to.
Todd.
Our family
this
members.
is Logic. This is
You're
come
related
on,
to
man.
Logic.
Daniel Julian.
You're half white like Logic.
Wait, so like you hit this girl up. Turns out, what did she?
Hold on. No, she followed me first.
Okay,
She initiated.
she was like, "Hey,
We
So
just-
this is just a random
you look
thing.
familiar."
We just started trading messages over the past 2 weeks.
Did she know, or did you guys mutually
Yeah,
find
finish
out?
the story. Finish your story.
What
would you have said before Justo just made a guess?
What did he say?
Well, you said, she said, I have to tell you something.
Yes.
What did she say after that?
Well, I said something like, oh gosh, or oh God, what is it? And then she put in caps. He's reading it right now. Don't read the rest.
What do you mean? You gave me the whole thing.
I just wanted to see.
I can't. I'm trying to find
Will
it.
you just say it?
She goes, number 1, I would really love to meet my cousin. Number 2, I'm your cousin. In caps. I'm your cousin.
Get the fuck out of here.
I didn't believe her.
Let me see the
You're
photo.
like, you fucking around. Yeah, don't pull her up on here, but we want to see.
Don't do that.
We want to see.
Don't do that.
She's like a female version of Julian.
I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I mean, how would you put 2 and 2 together? She has no
How
photos.
did she know that you're her cousin?
Yeah, how does she know?
Well,
Or
I
is
mean,
she fucking around?
no, I mean, maybe she.
Is she just saying that because you guys are both
no,
Asian?
Maybe through her dad, who is my uncle, right?
Oh,
Her dad is your uncle? You know this?
Well, yeah, because I started asking her questions, and she proved it. She sent me pictures.
Let me see. Don't show the camera.
Okay, no,
I
that's
want to
it.
see.
That's it. You're
Don't
dead.
show the
You're
camera. I want to see what she looks like.
So now here's my it's funny, but here's my concern. And what do you think my concern is?
Incest?
No, dude, what are you talking about? No, is it gonna?
just took a turn.
I don't want her to tell him.
That you slid in her DMs?
But what I'm saying is,
You didn't know.
right?
didn't
Exactly.
know.
But I don't know what she's gonna tell
She
him.
better not say it. I would hope she wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't say anything.
Has that ever happened where you guys like
No.
accidentally? No.
No. If that's what you're asking me, no, I have
No,
not.
but
In
it's
my
not
life,
ever happened to me, no.
Or my last
Nope.
life.
That's
Okay, but be
nor my future.
But take away the sarcasm. Just throw it out the window for 1 sec.
Okay.
I like the sarcasm, but just
hard.
for this 1 sec.
Okay.
This doesn't make me look bad, right? Because I didn't know.
You didn't know.
Right.
No, this
If
is
you were
legit, right?
still-
It's cute.
But she's gonna tell her dad.
She
I'm
is.
gonna keep it real.
You think
Really?
she'll be like, she'll say an anecdote.
I talked to Julian.
Do you remember
Cousin
Julian?
Yeah, we started talking on Instagram. Now she might not get into the details, but she's gonna say that you guys have some communication. She
But-
probably won't say that you said.
She might say that
That
you
is-
reached
okay.
out.
But that's
She
not true.
probably
She-
has some sense. How old is she?
Or like y'all talk to each other.
She's like 20.
Okay, she might not have sense. At 20 years old, those girls
Yeah.
don't have scruples.
No one at 20 has any
No one has
sense.
Especially, yeah, for sure. 20-year-olds.
Men are
yeah.
almost worse.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll let you know what happens. That's my biggest fear is that she tells uncle because at the end of the day,
He's going to show up at your door with a baseball bat.
It depends how she frames it because she could say that my cousin Julian hit on me and said I was cute. If she doesn't give context saying that I didn't know who she was from the jump, then what are you talking about? That's a big deal. Then he's going to tell his sister, my mom, what the hell is Julian, hitting on my daughter?
This is like out of a sitcom. This is ridiculous.
But you understand, she has to give context, right?
Right. How what's the age difference between like your mom's sister? I mean, your mom's brother and her.
Like, is your uncle younger or older than
He's
his
like,
mom?
I think he's like 65. My mom is 77, 78.
Oh, okay. Younger.
Wow.
Word. That's crazy. I can't believe that.
That is crazy.
You're going to add this.
She's young. 20 years old's young.
But it should be okay, right?
yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
You'll
right?
be fine.
Yeah,
It's just weird.
But it's all about
And
context.
and
if Chris Hansen comes, just give me a call.
hey. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Have a
you know,
seat.
it's just, but here's
Wait
the
a
thing.
minute,
It's
she's
just-
legal, but she's a cousin.
But she's just as guilty because
It's just awkward. It's just awkward
She
story.
friended me. She initiated. Dude, it's not like I found her on Instagram, bro.
No, for sure. She should have hit you up and been like, "Hey,
guess
cousin."
what?
Right.
She should have started off the bat. Like,
Right.
She should have. There should not have been any like you guys are like somewhat been talking, and then you're like,
Then
"Oh,
she
you know,
comes up
I
with
might
that.
visit. You're pretty cute.
You have a good
Haha,
point.
I'm your cousin.
Yes.
Like,
By the
girl, you're weird. I'm not gonna lie for like not even jumping in and being like, "Hey, I finally found my cousin."
Yeah, you should
My
lead with that.
uncle's like
See?
sister's son. Like,
should lead with
hello, can I visit America or something like that?
Take that seat back. All right.
For
That's
sure.
hilarious. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, you can't make that stuff up, man. That's why. Anyway.
That's wild.
You ever?
Uh,
Did you guys? Either of you watch Game of Thrones?
No.
No. Oh, there's a scene in Game of Thrones that's kind of like that.
And they probably
What, he hits
they had
on the
sex,
cousin?
though.
Like a dude reunites with he like meets a girl, and then like she's his sister, but she doesn't tell him right away. And she like she's like testing his character to see if he like tries to hit on her or not.
my God,
But it turns out she's his sister.
That's weird.
She's like testing his character. It's like, oh,
That's a
are
whole
you the
different
kind of
animal to
guy?
test someone's
Are you the
character?
kind of
It's
guy
weird.
to like just like holler at me, or are you just an honorable
Why would
guy?
you want to test that if she's the sister? Like
You have to watch the show. It's a whole thing.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a whole thing.
Hey, it's a vibe.
It's a
That's like the Star Wars with Luke and Layla.
Leia.
Leia. Say Leia.
Leia.
Sorry, Leia.
How much time we got? I know we're
We're 21 in.
21. Okay, let's talk about the
21
Kanye
Savage.
thing. 21 Savage. Kanye, speaking of not having any sense, Kanye, this happened, we're taping this Sunday, happened last night. I just had to bring this up to you guys. It started trending. He flashed, or no, on his search bar, he posted a picture on his social media, and on his search bar, it shows him looking up Kim K flashes nipples. So when you're searching something, he took he posted something on social and he forgot
to delete.
Yes.
this thing? Okay.
So,
I mean, everyone's Googled that once or twice.
but my thing is,
Put that there.
he's the husband, right? Yes, they're having a rocky relationship, and the rumors are they might be getting divorced. But in the back of my head, I'm thinking, do you think he did this on purpose?
Yes.
To like troll everybody to see.
That's why I throw it to you guys, because I want to know what you guys think.
Sounds like something they would do. To purposely leave it behind on.
The reason why we're talking about it is why he posted it.
So you think it's all part of a plan?
Yes, these celebrities are attention whores. If they don't get attention, like they don't know how to breathe.
But how about with whole the mental space that he's in? Does that mean anything in the sense of do you think?
Well, he still has mental illness, but he's also still a narcissist, which he's always been.
Yeah.
So
It's just not
that's your answer.
It's more in weird
It's a-
narcissist
it's a-
behavior.
Yeah, it's like, he's
Trying to get a
kind of
rise out of people.
loopy, but he's also full of himself, and he wants people to keep talking about him. And
I agree.
Here we are.
I agree.
So-
I agree with what you guys are saying. Then part of me also just maybe 25% of me thinking he's also. But
25.
well, hold on, he's also lazy. He seems like sometimes he's lazy. You know
I
when
don't
you
think
just
he's lazy.
Why?
No.
I don't think
Okay,
he's lazy.
I'm sorry.
Question
I'm
you
sorry.
have to
Not
ask
lazy
is-
as far as work ethic. I mean lazy in the sense of forgetful. You ever just post something and you forget to crop something out? Kind of like that. I can see that side too.
Right.
I don't know.
Why would he Google Kim Kardashian's flashing nipples?
Dude, they're having trouble. It's been a while. You
So
get what I'm
think
saying?
He's masturbating to her flashing nipples.
Two.
You know what would have been better if he typed in Kim Kardashian and Ray J.
Oh,
That's what would have been
I've done
more
that.
believable.
I've done- it-
Because
it
he's
doesn't-
like, damn, I need to take some more notes.
Well, I can tell you that it doesn't pop up. It's not available. I can't
that's
get
so
it.
funny.
Bro, it's out there. Are you serious?
It's out
Yeah,
there.
I mean,
You
I'm
can
dead
find
serious.
it.
Yeah.
You can find
You
it,
can find
Julian.
anything.
Oh my god, dude. Have you not heard of the dark web?
The dark. Don't
Yeah,
go
but I
there.
don't mess.
I don't
with that.
trust Julian on
I
the
just don't
dark
want anyone
web.
to get in my computer. I don't know.
Who knows how many cousins he's got running around in the dark web? Hey, cousin, what are you doing in the dark web? I don't know. What the
Oh
fuck
my
I'm doing
God.
She
here.
should have said long lost cousin or something.
No,
man.
she definitely be in the dark web.
trapped
was
you a
looking
little
for
bit.
she was looking for some shit. I'm not even gonna lie. She wanted to have a little laugh.
I didn't give Randy.
She's 20. Like I said, she's 20. She's not
yeah.
20-year-olds ain't all there.
It could have been a lot worse.
No offense to 20-year-olds who listening, but I'm just gonna keep it real. Y'all ain't all there.
You're not.
All
just
right.
gonna keep it real.
You're not there yet. You're not developed yet.
I have a very good idea where
Frontal
this.
cortex.
I wasn't. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't. I was stupid at 20.
I for sure was.
Dude, I was stupid at upper 20s.
I was
at your
stupid.
age.
I was stupid yesterday. Why you think I came back from Bakersfield?
And we're gonna speak on the whole maturity thing real quick. I will say that I really think that generally, people say women mature more than men, which is true. But I think it depends on the guy, because you guys are very, very mature for your age. I was a lot more immature, and then I have friends that are your age, your exact age, 28, right? That are hella immature, that don't even know how to.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Everybody has their own pace of things, but generally speaking, you can say, and you can say that about anybody was however many years ago you were stupider than you are now. That just comes with getting older.
No, yeah.
Even if they're more immature, they're still less immature than they were, I don't know, 2 years ago.
Sure.
5
I
years
mean,
ago.
for sure. I mean, we might be mature, but there are definitely way more girls at our age that are at least 5 or 6 years ahead of our
I
time,
agree.
for sure.
I agree. And speaking of Kanye, let's talk about, and I know what you're gonna say. Let's talk about the other K,
Which one?
Kylie Jenner.
Oh yeah, I've heard of
She
her.
getting dragged. I know.
Your facial expression was like, what?
So
That was called acting.
she does this.
Q.
Dude, I'm with Twitter on this one,
And
man.
scene.
I'm with what social's saying. So she does this cameo in the new WAP video, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, And you
Wait,
see
why are people-
what does WAP stand for? For
wet
people who don't
ass.
know?
Well, you know what? Let's get creative. I think we know what it means, but wet.
Well atoned.
Pupils.
Autonomy pupils. That's what it stands for.
Yeah.
No, it's wet ass pussy.
Got it.
Right.
All right, let me write that down.
Okay, yeah, write it down.
WAP.
WAP.
Super nasty, super horny, as Cardi B says. We'll get into the song in a second, but so Kylie does this, and you've seen it, right? You seen the video?
I have.
Okay,
I
so
haven't seen
Fortunately,
it.
I've seen it.
right,
I haven't seen
I
it.
feel it. So just
Don't.
imagine
Don't watch it.
Don't.
Why?
the song's going, the video's going. It's super, just like Cardi says, nasty, horny for the females, blah blah blah, and then it just stops. Right, and Kylie makes this appearance walking down a hallway. There's a tiger on the right hand side. The music just stops,
There's a tiger in the right hand side.
like on the right or left hand side. Right?
Really?
What?
Yeah. There's a tiger there.
Right.
Yes.
And
I'm not gonna tell you which side the tiger's on.
Yeah, but the music just stops abruptly. Oh, it's like Kylie's here, and she walks down the hallway, and I mean, it for me, I thought it was whack. Not just on the like.
What was whack? I haven't seen it. So
Well,
like,
the fact that why is she in the
it
video?
just shows her there, and then
She's just there.
Then what does she do?
Nothing.
She opens a door.
She opens a door, and then the video just keeps going.
Yes.
It's like a pause. It just pause for a
It
minute.
was a spotlight on Kylie. That's
Why?
what it was.
Right.
You know.
What's your conspiracy behind this one?
Well, there's no conspiracy.
Cultural appropriation. That's what a lot of
Cultural
people are saying.
appropriation.
Cultural appropriation.
Because she was in a rap video.
Well, hold on.
Well,
A lot of people are saying.
I didn't see it, so like
Well,
I don't know.
okay.
Okay, hold on. I'll let you go. I just have to. People hate it so much.
I saw hella memes about it.
so
No, there's a petition. People started a petition. That's how much they hate her.
people be so bored.
Yeah,
But to get
petition.
to get
the
I know, it's not-
video is out.
no, not I know. I get what you're saying. It's not going to happen. And the petition's ridiculous, but it just shows how much people really want her out of this video and how they feel about her. Take it away. Sorry.
But, like,
Well,
why?
I mean, to answer your question, okay, so just kind of picture this. It's a music video with mostly black women, you know, dancing, and, you know, it's a song, and then the only white girl in the video is Kylie Jenner,
okay.
and the music stops, and it doesn't just stop. There's like a build up effect in the background, like some kind of weird
Like building up to
buzzing
something.
sound.
Like,
yeah, it's like boom, like the
Yeah.
the goddess just walked in, and
Yeah.
of course it's a white woman in this all black video, you know, and yeah, that's why people are annoyed. And so
Interesting.
when people say cultural appropriation, Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, they have been known to be appropriating black
Right.
women.
There's a lot of things with Kylie posting, wearing things.
Wearing the braids,
Without-
them
yeah,
agreed.
enhancing their
Where-
bodies to be more curvier, which is mainly like, you know, people of African descent kind of look.
And also like
Those
wearing
women are
clothes
sticks.
from black clothing designers without like tagging them or like giving them
Oh yeah,
credit.
all
Yeah.
of that.
Or outright
She had
stealing.
like Tupac on there on her shirt, and they are known to do that. And the thing is annoying is that, you know, black people have been doing that, but like no one like highlights them, you know, and people kind of look down whenever black women are, you know, wearing their own natural hair.
Fair.
People think it's ugly, but when white women do it,
It's like, oh, now you get a pass, it's okay now.
So anyway, Kim Kardashian, she's built a brand, obviously, and still hooking up with freaking Travis Scott.
Yeah.
You know, her being kind of like in this space, this hip hop space now,
Yeah.
where she's in a music video, and then when she's in a music video, music stops. It's like, all right, overkill,
Whack.
like.
I just think it's whack.
You know, if anything, she could be in the video, but don't stop the video. Like, have her be in a cameo.
I don't even think she should have been in the video. I know why they put her in the video. They're flexing, right? Now, here's the thing, and I'm
Right.
only asking, I agree 100% with all what you guys are saying. Let me just say that right now, but just to add an addendum, does it matter that the culture, that's tough to say because Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion and Ruby Rose and them, they're not the culture, but you get what I'm saying. Like leaders or people that are in that space of hip hop, for lack of a better word, they kind of are. Does it matter that they're saying, "Oh, she's with us"? That's kind of what they're doing because they're putting her in the video,
It
right?
does.
And also, does it
Sucks.
matter that she has dated pretty much all black men, like Tyga, Travis Scott, and
Mm-hmm.
then I was looking her up, like a bunch of like she's dated a lot of guys, a lot of them I don't even know. Does any of that does that matter?
That she's dated black men?
Well, I'm saying if that's her preference, you can't fault anyone for that. But does that make her more acceptable?
Hell no, it shouldn't. Because I mean, there's plenty of white women who hook up with black men and they're racist as hell, and they have black kids and they're racist as hell. So, you know, it's not just, oh, you know, being with black men, like sexually attracted to black men, but for black women, you are appropriating them and you're not giving them, the paying homage
Sure.
to black women. So you got it. Like, you can't just be, oh yeah, I sleep with black men, but I don't care about black women. I know so many white girls that are like that, for sure. In Arizona.
Are Cardi
specifically.
Are Cardi and Meg, are they to be blamed for any of this? For putting her in the video?
I would say they have to take responsibility for sure.
Yeah. I wonder if anyone, because I haven't
But
seen
this is Cardi's song, and I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not a big fan of Cardi.
Okay.
And she said she's not black, so I don't really consider her black. But so it's a Cardi B featuring Meg Thee Stallion. So I'm cool with Meg Thee Stallion. I like Meg Thee Stallion. Cardi B not so much, because she's also had her own anti-black sentiments, but in the past she's definitely talked down about dark-skinned black women.
We talked about
and
this
brought up words like roaches and all those kind of things. Definitely has been recorded and it's out there online. So black people like don't really rock with Cardi. It's only like the stands, the black stands that are like, that kind of loop her in and they want her to be black. And even though she might like be black, like, a lot of, Hispanic people can be black,
Sure.
but she's not claiming that. And she's saying the N-word all the time. So
Yeah,
I just like, you know what, Cardi B, you're not black. You're not fine. You know me black. I'm not calling you black, and I'm not going to treat you black. So
Yeah, not to get too deep in it, but she also
Right.
gets a pass because probably, of who she's with. You know
with
what I mean?
Offset,
Yeah.
nah, I'm not giving the
That-
pass. Hell no.
Well, no, but I'm not talking about you, but I'm talking about in general and just her whole vibe and how she
Yeah,
came
because
up.
she's
like
in
also her
hip-hop.
story of
So
right.
I'm looking
Loving
at
hip-hop
her
and
as a
everything.
culture vulture too. I'm gonna keep it real.
Okay, I respect that. The song. Talk about the song real quick. Do you like the actual song? I was with Ray last night. We were like really listening to it, and I was watching the video a bunch of times to really just get a vibe. I think like she gives like Cardi's so likable. You ever like, this is kind of like just how the world works, right? People are so likable. They can put out anything and people will rock with it. I think the song's okay. I think it's for women, the way it's a good song to pretty much put out there for how I think a lot of women think, right? So Cardi gives that pass. She's that person to put it out there, right? I think the song's okay. I don't, the song itself, it's like, it's okay, but I think I think people rock with her more. Yeah, I think it's more about people like just really rock with her and they like the message for the song. You know what I'm saying?
I think they probably like
Horniness.
the message
Yeah.
the most.
It's a horny ass song,
the
bro.
beat is decent beat. It's definitely a beat to like, drive to, with a group of your girls or something like that. So, I mean,
Yeah.
the song itself is okay.
It's like a mood song, man.
Cardi B's lyrics, like, they're really nasty. To me, they're not really clever. And I know
No.
she doesn't write her shit. So,
No.
Megan, I like Megan's verses, though. They're pretty, I would say, like, at least, if she's going to be nasty, like, be
Insightful.
be like creative with it,
Say it in an interesting new way.
Right. I mean, Cardi B was just like talking about what she liked. Like, all right, okay. That's good to
Word.
know. And Meg Thee Stallion, she kind of had like, some really good wordplay. So I enjoyed that
Here.
part, but
Let's do a quick comparison, okay? Cardi B.
Fun.
okay.
Yeah. You tellin' with some wet. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet. This might be a good like wedding song. Give me everything you got for this wet. That's Cardi, okay?
In the original song, it's wet ass pussy.
Right.
Got it. That was
I
The
didn't want to say that in
is
front of you guys.
It's for the children that
for
are
the children.
listening.
got
Okay.
it. Talk
Now
about
Meg Thee Stallion,
slip and slides.
you were talking about Megan. You were talking about Meg, right?
You were just reading the hook though, but yeah, you can.
Okay. Well, you want me to read something more? I can read the.
Not really, to be honest.
Like I'm telling you, we don't want to.
I feel uncomfortable.
Your
hearing
Honor,
Julian
I'm a
saying
freak.
wet.
Handcuffs, leashes, switch my wig, make him feel like he cheating, put him on his knees, give him something to believe in.
That's Meg Thee Stallion.
There you go.
Okay.
I thought that was
Word.
pretty clever.
All right.
You like it?
I mean, not not coming from you, to be honest.
Sorry.
I told, bro, when Julian said, "Yo, we need to go over this," I'm like, "Dude, I am not going over those freaking
I
lyrics.
wanted to go back and forth.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because I know 10 years from now, someone's gonna quote me. Nah, you said you liked what and you're what? See, look, motherfucker, I was quoting lyrics. Cardi B lyrics. Nah, see,
Context.
now on camera, there's nothing there. And outside of context, you look crazy. And that's why I tell Julian, I'm not about to do that. 10 years from now, 20 years from now, my kids are going to be reading that. Like, why were you reading that? God.
It's a smart man. He's thinking of the future.
I'm
looking at the future.
No,
man.
you're right. You're smart.
I'm gonna make a loop of Julian just saying wet over and over again.
That wet.
That wet.
What
ass.
wet? There should be nothing wet and you in the same sentence.
If it ain't wet, oh right. But if it ain't wet, you ain't doing your job right.
Ah, Jesus.
We're talking about that. You know what I'm saying? No. You got one job.
Next.
Okay, next. All right, cool. How much time we got, man? Because we got 2 more things to talk about.
We got a little bit.
We got a little bit. Okay, let's talk about.
I'm on a little bit of a time crunch today.
All right, we're gonna talk about Tory real quick. We're gonna get into these movies. Tory, Lanez. Okay, so here's the thing. Did anyone see that video of people saying he was at McDonald's down in Florida?
Of Tory Lanez?
Yes.
No.
Okay, so people are saying, "Where's Tory Lanez? Where he's hiding out at?" He's in Florida. He's hunkered down in quarantine. People are trolling. That's not him. That's not him.
Is there a photo?
It's a video, but it's not him. And they're saying he got deported. He didn't get deported, bro. It doesn't happen that quickly.
Right.
He did not get deported. My question, and if you have anything as well, feel free to throw it around the table. But like, if you're in his shoes, like, what would you do? Like,
After I shot someone in the foot?
Well, hold on. Here's the thing. Megan Thee Stallion went on her live, and she said basically that a lot of her friends weren't there for her, but she never said any names, and she never said Tory's name. Okay. I get what everyone's saying and thinking, and I feel the same way.
You think supposed to give a testimony on Instagram?
No. I'm saying that is most likely is him, but she does not allude to anything as far as who the shooter was. She doesn't say anything.
So what are you saying? What do you think?
I'm saying right now in this very moment, if we were him in his shoes, in his size 7 shoes, what would you do? What would you do? Would you just, like him? The first thing I would do is I think I would move to the Philippines. That's it.
It's very specific.
The Philippines, it's very specific and
Because
random.
it's cheap to live there. Yeah, cheap to live there. That's
what
why.
about what about Taiwan? Heard that was
It's expensive to live there.
Thailand. What about Thailand?
I guess, I don't know, never been. I guess what I'm saying is I would just move out of the country at this point. Because at the end of the day, even if
he could just go back to Canada where he's from.
Man, he's going to get so...
What do you mean? As long as he has internet, he's gonna get flamed. He needs to go back to Canada. He should be deported. Keep it real.
You think his career is over?
No.
Regardless if let's just say
no. His career's probably just boosted his next album sales.
Based off what he did, hurting a woman.
Yeah, because people like.
But that's not even. This isn't even shit. This is like it's evil, dude. It's
what
people aren't gonna forgive him for that.
Look,
for this.
I bet that he did shoot her in the foot, but it was probably an accident.
Now,
it was probably an accident, so it wasn't like he was trying to hurt her. I'm sure it just happened like that, but I wouldn't put it past anybody. But I'm just saying that it's gonna, like, the truth is gonna come out. It's gonna be some kind of misunderstanding. She was shot in the foot, but it's gonna be one of those things 10 years from now people are gonna like kind of pretty much laugh about. Unfortunately.
Why do you think, I mean, what's your best guess why you think Megan Thee Stallion just hasn't said outright, it was Tory, this is who shot me? How come
because this is obviously beyond internet and entertainment. This is something
like
with
real.
her life in court. Mm-hmm. So she doesn't want to put herself in danger or in the court system. When you go to court, like, you aren't just going to put everything out. I mean, just like in any situation, if you had something going on in court and you have attention, people want you to talk about it. You're going to be like, I'm not going to give all the details, but, I was hurt and, there will be justice. Like, you're not going to be like, so-and-so did it. It's going to
time and a place.
Yeah, right. There's some
people be going wild.
There's probably jurors that are going to be involved, like, that are probably going to watch it. I mean, so many things so much political things behind the scenes.
Sure.
That's why no one's going to be talking about that shit on Instagram.
Yeah, you make a good point. She has good sense, I think. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, and she's got probably a good team to say, hey, make sure you don't say anything dumb.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
When you go live today.
It's just crazy how we talked about this a couple weeks ago, and still no video has surfaced that we've seen in regard to actually what happened in that truck. And
where would the video come from? The car? Outside?
Outside, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I don't even know how well that's going to be.
But the authorities did say they have video, so that's all I know. It's the same. It's the same information from two weeks ago, basically. Anyway, the memes are hilarious. They are.
I haven't seen the memes. I just heard that he's getting deported. I'm like, dude, if I was in a different country and like I did something stupid and I'm going to court, like I would get deported. Like if I was in freaking Japan or if I was in Canada, I did something stupid in Canada.
Right.
They say, hey, you're gonna go home and then we're gonna bring you back into our court system. So I don't know why the hell he's not. Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably because he's out on. Because I guess formal charges haven't haven't hit him yet. Probably what it is.
I believe in a thing called celebrity privilege. I'm sick and tired of it. It's gonna keep it real. If it was a regular Joe Schmo, his ass would have been deported.
That's
for
a fact.
sure.
That's absolutely true.
Amen, sister.
Amen, brother.
Thank you, sister. Hey, Nile. So let's talk about this. This movie that is dropping in 2021. Are you cool with it?
What movie is
I'm
this?
cool with it. It's
He and I were talking
It's
last
called
night.
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Okay.
It has
Interesting.
It's about Fred Hampton, the leader of he was a chairman of the Black Panthers
Got it.
Movement
in the Illinois chapter. And he dies, and one of the
spoilers
guys,
he was assassinated.
He was
Someone killed him,
assassinated. Well, the police killed him.
Okay, that I didn't know.
Got it.
Keep going.
See what I'm saying? All right, so this is what my beef is right now.
Please.
Is I'm boycotting this movie. First
Why?
of all, okay.
Ooh, hot take.
Okay, the reason why I'm boycotting this movie, because I know people are going to be like, oh my God, black people getting together and it's going to be great, blah, 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 okay? And I'm saying that they're going to make this movie like as a black on black crime kind of thing. The same way people like Julian, because there's going to be so many people who don't know about Fred Hampton's story, people like Julian who are going to watch this and it's going to be impressionable. They're going to think that it's because of this traitor.
But I have you to, tell
right,
me
well,
dig
there's not
deeper.
enough Niles out there in the world to address this shit.
Hey,
the world
Nile,
needs
you're
more
broadcasting to the world right now. Dude, we have 105 followers.
Hey,
God damn it, let's make the most
we
of
got
it.
over
Let's go.
100. That's dope.
So anyway,
So do you think, but we don't know if the movie is going to portray it honestly or not though, right?
well, the trailer showed everything.
Oh,
So,
yeah? I hate
okay, one of the guys in the chapter, he becomes a snitch.
Okay.
FBI gets
Wait, hold on. In the Black Panther Party.
in the Black Panther
He's
Party.
a snitch.
He turns into a snitch and he
Oh,
drugs Fred Hampton. He puts a sleeping pill in Fred Hampton's drink.
That dude did get killed? He needs to?
He's alive right now, I think.
Is that the
He's
dude?
not. He didn't get killed.
Did Lakeith?
Those guys never get killed. That's why 6ix9ine still running around. Huh?
Is that the guy Lakeith Stanfield plays?
Yes.
I saw. See?
So, okay.
I don't know why I did that. See?
Well, he's kidding. He's connecting the dots. But
Yeah.
the
Okay,
character Lakeith Stanfield, we'll get back to it. Lakeith Stanfield is a black American.
He's a weird
He's
dude,
an ADOS, like I've told you before, right?
Uh-huh.
Daniel Kaluuya, who played in Get Out,
Oh yeah.
Yep.
he's going to be
He's
playing
good.
Fred Hampton.
Okay.
Daniel Kaluuya is Ghanaian and Black British.
Okay.
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 And I've seen a lot of interviews of him just now learning about Fred Hampton. And also saying he studied black Americans at a Costco in Cleveland.
At a Costco.
So he's very uninformed.
He's very uninformed.
That's not the greatest place.
It isn't. It's very insulting. I'm like,
So,
why are you
right?
going to freaking Costco?
Costco.
Like, first of all,
should have said
like
that.
Costco
so
is
funny.
hella expensive. I'm gonna keep it real.
But
like,
I do like Costco. Don't get me wrong. I know.
Costco's great,
No
but
offense
like,
to Costco.
dude. Anyway, I'm gonna
Anyway.
get to the story really quick. Just really quick. Lakeith is gonna be playing the snitch that he becomes an informant for the FBI.
Okay.
He gets Fred Hampton killed. Fred Hampton and him are close. They're out at a bar. He drugs him. He puts a sleeping pill in his drink. Fred Hampton takes a drink and he goes to sleep back at his place. Doesn't get up. Cops come like 3:00 in the morning and shoot up the place with his pregnant girlfriend.
Damn.
In the bed.
That's crazy.
They kill Fred Hampton in his sleep. And luckily, the baby and the mother survived. I don't think they got shot. But anyway, this snitch is the guy that's playing Lakeith. And so anyway, they're going to make it seem like the police are very not like part of the story. They're just a very small part. And this snitch
They're
is
focusing on
They're
his
focusing
story.
on like it's like that's why it's called Judas and the Black Messiah. Judas is Lakeith Stanfield, the
Got
snitch,
it.
and Black Messiah is Fred Hampton, right?
Got it.
So anyway, my issue is that they're gonna Warner Bros. Studios gonna try and flip this and make it look like a black on black crime, like the same way
Oh, you're talking
white,
Lakeith?
like the All Lives Matter people. They look at if you're gonna talk about Black Lives Matter, what about all the killing going on in Chicago? Like those black people in Chicago are killing each other because they're black. It's not about that, right?
Right.
The whole conversation of Black Lives Matter is about racism. Anyway, my
Niall,
other issue, what?
just real quick question though.
What?
With Lakeith, I'm understanding what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
Lakeith is playing who again?
He's playing the snitch.
Oh, wait, the snitch is his name?
Yes.
No,
his snitch?
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Okay, so the snitch.
Officer Snitch.
Why?
Just kidding.
Why did he? Okay, but he's doing it to save his own ass, correct? Let's just get that.
Yeah.
Get that.
Yeah,
right.
they have some shit on like, hey, look, we're going to give you 10 years here unless you do something for us.
So obviously, cops, that's a whole separate issue. That's the bigger problem.
Right.
But that's a problem right there.
Well, because the cops...
Him snitching on his own boy.
Well, the cops have him on him. The thing is, the story is what it is. That happened in real life, regardless of the movie. But anyway, my main thing is that Lakeith Stanfield auditioned for the Fred Hampton part. And frankly, Lakeith looks like Fred Hampton. Fred Hampton is a light-skinned guy. Daniel Kaluuya is dark as hell. Okay? And nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
But like, you have to have decent casting, and I'm thinking, to me, I'm seeing like a reach here when you're putting non-Black Americans playing Black American heroes. I've seen it with Harriet Tubman. I think you saw in my videos, I talked about it. Harriet Tubman was played by a Nigerian girl. Martin Luther King movie in 2009, 2010 was played by a Nigerian dude. And now we have also in Queen and Slim, Daniel Kaluuya was playing a Black American from Louisiana, trying to adopt an accent. And here we are again. He's playing Fred Hampton, and he has a horrible accent.
Is it kind of like, we talked about this briefly last night, but it's kind of like a Vietnamese or Korean guy playing me.
Right.
Now,
if you died, like if someone made a biopic.
Right now, the next thing I thought is the director is Ryan Coogler.
Right.
Now, Ryan Coogler is, guess where he's from?
Isn't he from Oakland?
Yep. He's from the Bay.
Same,
Ryan
he did,
Coogler.
Black Panther.
Right.
Now, look, I'm not in the movie business, but a lot of this stuff is based off. Could it be as simple as just based off relationships? All these guys, guess what? They're his friends.
Yeah, they work together.
I know.
They're
That's
his
what's
friends.
fucking whack.
Right. Is that a very realistic
Yes,
thought?
it's about, dude, Hollywood, especially Black Hollywood, is like a cool kids club.
Yeah.
So Daniel Kaluuya is getting all these roles, but the thing is, he doesn't understand race, and he doesn't care about it. People ask him on interviews. There's literally an interview. He's like, honestly, I'm tired of talking about race. You are literally going for race heavy movies.
Yeah.
Justo wouldn't know about Daniel Kaluuya unless it was a Get Out movie, which was a race heavy movie.
Yeah.
What else movie? Queen and Slim, a race heavy movie.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, so I don't know about it. But anyway, another race heavy movie is Fred Hampton. But here he is in real life. This is a real struggle that Black Americans are dealing with here on native soil, and the fact that he's, it's almost feels like, have you seen the movie This Is Us or Us? How about the movie Us by Jordan Peele? Have you seen that?
That was a good one.
Okay, well, that's what it feels like.
I think so.
As a Black American, like, okay, you have
You're
a black
the,
face, but you're
you're
not
the-
Black American, but you're playing our
Right,
heroes.
I understand what you're saying.
So anyway, it's just, to me, it's like, if there's a Japanese,
You can't just plug and play and say, okay, you're black, you're in, 'cause
right?
you're my
It's
friend.
no, that's what I'm saying. We can't like just flatten blackness. Like, there's gotta be certain distinctions we gotta respect it. If there's a famous Japanese person and they're making a story about it, they would never put a Chinese person to play the Japanese because they don't need to. There's plenty of Japanese people that will be able to do it, and then they have their lineage is connected into that land, so they'll actually have better acting ability to tap into that, part of their story and history.
So let me ask you this then. So what's this like? For example, Zoe Saldana apologized for playing Nina Simone
right.
in that in her biopic,
Which
right?
we told her not to play, and she ignored us.
But now, does the apology mean something? Does that mean something?
Sure,
to,
I
like, you?
definitely appreciate her apology.
Okay,
It was very sincere.
So from here on out, like, what's the solution then?
The
Is there a
solution
solution?
is to well, we have to send a message. So I'm saying I'm boycotting. I'm encouraging every Black person to boycott because Black Americans already have a hard time getting jobs in real life, let alone jobs in acting. And you're having other people that are playing Black American heroes, and you're replacing them and putting some guy from Britain in there. Just
You want to know what would be amazing? Like, I know for sure if we had an opportunity, or at least Nile had an opportunity to at least talk to Ryan Coogler, I think it would probably be like a really dope interview. You know that he's going to do the rounds on the Breakfast Club. He's going to do the rounds. You know this with like Hot 97.
I've seen already with Lena Waithe after Queen and Slim.
And it's going to be a big ups to you for doing, directing the movie. But anyway, all I'm saying is like, it'd be great to get him on the podcast.
It would.
I'm sure you'd have questions.
I'd flame him.
Put it out there, man. Well, I mean, you would have questions. I think that question.
I mean, I would question it, but I already know he's be like, look, man, we're all black the same. If we got pulled over by a cop, if he got pulled over by a cop, and you got pulled over, it wouldn't make a difference. And like, dude, I don't want to hear it. Whenever someone like asks about that, like, how do you feel about black British taking black American roles? Oh, they'll just brush it off. But I'll be ready.
I think, hey man, if anyone
I'll be ready.
Locked and loaded, ready to go.
Hey man, I mean, I always, I don't know who told me this, but just put it out there, man. You just never know what might happen. And we did put it out there. How much time we got?
We're at 51.
Dang, I want to talk about the Robin Williams thing. No.
Man, shout out to Robin Williams. I love you, man.
I gotta.
Okay. Well, anyway, guys.
We'll talk about Robin Williams soon.
Yeah.
I love Robin Williams. I'll talk to
Real
Robin.
quick, he's got a documentary coming out.
We'll
We'll talk about it next episode. But I wanted to get into the whole mental health thing because I don't know if people know his history of like mental health and how that ties into exactly what happened.
Yeah,
but also how great he was.
Of course.
Well, when's the documentary come out?
Next month, September 6th or something like that.
Where? Do you know where?
No, not yet.
On Netflix, right?
Okay. Probably Netflix.
I don't know. Anyway, we'll see.
Okay, we'll if it's out before, we'll watch it and we'll
save it.
We'll talk about it.
Robin Williams, thank you for checking out the podcast. Good conversation, guys. Thank you so much.
And shout out to everybody who subscribed. We got over 100 subscribers.
Yes.
Big milestone.
And we have a URL, bitches.
Man. It's crazy. Like
100 is good. It's a good milestone. 100
yeah,
is good.
like I was telling the guys, like we've never actually, when you call up your friends, you're like, hey man, can you please subscribe to the channel? Never done that. And I just tried it on our IG story, and we got like a couple subs, and it's like, thank you.
Tipped us over, yeah. Thanks to everyone who.
I've been doing. I've been texting people. I just say WAP and I put in the link.
Okay, where?
Like, hold on, WAP? Hey, mother. There's no WAP here. It's a damn podcast.
All right, man. We're headed to Raising Cane's in Bakersfield. We'll talk to you later. Woo!